Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and today I'm going to be giving my opinion on the Battlefield 1 beta, which is available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This is the PS4 version. I have not been able to download the PC version. I just haven't got around to actually doing it. I'm probably just going to leave the PC version until the actual, release of the actual game. But, yeah, I'm just going to give my opinions on it, what I think, what I like, what I don't like, and yeah, hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Battlefield 1 looks amazing. I mean, it's the same engine as Battlefront. I mean, honestly, they look exactly the same, which isn't a bad thing, because I mean, Battlefront looked amazing to begin with, so that's the graphics. Sound quality is top notch, but I mean, DICE has always been one of the best developers for sound quality in games, so nothing to really comment on that. But let's actually get to the game. The one thing that matters. The gameplay is fantastic. It's a lot more, how should I put this, realistic. I know that and Battlefield don't go hand in hand, that word, but it's a lot more realistic than the other Battlefield games. You've actually got all weapons have a more emphasis on bullet drop. Like in the old Battlefield games and like even the newer ones had that, but this is more present for all weapons. You can't snipe someone like fucking 100 meters across the map with a fucking machine gun. You actually have to, use that weapon the way it was meant to be used. But sniping in this game feels great. Some of the best sniping I've actually experienced in a Battlefield game. It's utterly fantastic. The controls, I mean, same controls as your other Battlefield games. You got your custom. It's got the customization of like Battlefront. You'll see me quickly go to the customization here. You've got the Indian soldier. I'm playing as UK, by the way. Canadian and South African. Split second there, but yeah, they've announced that other Empire soldiers will be customizable in the full game, like Australia, New Zealand, all that kind of stuff. But they got that from Battlefront, so it's good to actually have it there. But yeah, there's vehicles in the game, obviously, it's fucking Battlefield. But I honestly believe there's too much vehicles in the game. They should have just... Hopefully it's got a game mode where it's just infantry on infantry. Because most infantry can't seem to take on a tank, which annoys me. But the infantry combat is fucking stellar. I mean, you've got the melee there, which was Battlefield Hardline style, which is a lot better than Battlefield 4's melee. And yes, you've still got the Battlefield 4 if you come up behind someone, you rip their dog tag off kind of thing. But yeah, back to the vehicles, should I say. I haven't got the chance to play in the aircraft, but horseback is great. I love charging people with, scimitar. Unfortunately, the horseback, you can only do it in third person, at least to my knowledge, so that's a bit unfair, because I would have loved to have done it in first person. But yeah, most weapons in this game seem to be semi-automatic and assault rifles, well, submachine guns and light machine guns, sorry, which doesn't feel authentic for Battlefield, well, a World War One Battlefield shooter, because they tried to emphasize it was being realistic for World War One. I would have liked to see a more emphasis on bolt actions, but what can you do? The map you're seeing here is Sinai, which is the only map in the beta. The map I personally don't like, but other people may like it. As you can see, the game got darker. It's like a cloud, stormy. Unfortunately, I don't get any footage, but sometimes you can actually get a sandstorm, which actually does hinder the whole entire map, which is like a levolution from Battlefield 4, which is really good. your announcer that everyone, have heard if you've watched the beta from the E3 and all that there. The announcer, the POM, it's Prisoner of the Ring. She does it for the English. That's fine. That's something you'd understand. But when you're playing as the Turkish, it's the same woman, and you're going, shouldn't it be someone speaking Arabic, or at least if they're gonna do it in English, have the accent? So hopefully that's changed because it's a minor detail, but it's annoying. um, yeah, that's all I can really think of for the gameplay itself. The connection is absolutely fantastic. I haven't had any issues with, disconnecting, any issues with the internet at all with this game, which is definitely a good sign considering Battlefield 4 is very notorious for its launch. The menus in the game are very Battlefront, which I don't actually like. I hope it goes back to, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, sorry, or Battlefield 3. You can see me get my ass kicked there. The all classes, of course, all came back doing their normal thing, medic, assault, all that there. It's a new feature where if you're running and you press R3, you can bayonet charge, which is actually awesome. I actually really love the feature. I was again like me and this guy were having a shootout in the fucking desert, and I run out of bullets, and he must have run out of bullets because he just started charging me with a horse with a scimitar, and I was like, fuck it, so I just bayonet charged him. He killed me, like, but it just felt so epic. Like, that's what I like to see. A little minor detail that's actually fun and, really cool. You just saw war bonds come up on the screen there. That was like in-game currency where you can buy a new weapon, attachments. When the game comes out, you can buy customizations for your character. But, yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's very good, looks good, plays good. So far, anyway. I mean, we don't know if the full game's actually gonna, stuff up. But beta seems to be in good spirits, so hopefully that's, stays that way. Yeah, I mean, overall, very happy with the beta. Surprised at what it actually turned out to be, because when the beta came up, I was like, nah, let's see how bad this is gonna be. Stuck it on. Very surprised. So, hopefully it stays like that. Well done. I'm actually going to pick it up day one now. I was actually on the fence, but now I'm definitely going to pick it up. And I'll give my full review when the game comes out. Tell you what I think of the story. I'll be able to go into more detail on the actual game's review. Hopefully everything stays like that. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And this is PvT-Mitten's, and see you next time.